main draw pool play. Tomorrow we'll see pools B and D get to action, and we'll solidify our medal rounds, which will kick off on Saturday. Kyle Montgomery in your ear, what's good? They call me the voice. The vocal cord still holding up, going strong after 3 days of competition. I tell you, I got to give credit to the players. They make it easy. All I got to do is yell and scream and say some funny stuff from time to time. It's pretty much my day at work. China in the white, New Zealand in the black. And they're both going to get a chance to warm up a little bit. I think I pretty much told you everything about both these squads. I can tell you this, though. They'll both be competing in the World Cup next month, June 18th through the 23rd. New Zealand women's and China's women's teams will be a part of that field, as the top 3 from the World Cup will get a chance to participate in the Olympic qualifying tournament and potentially earn a direct ticket to the 2020 Tokyo Olympic Games. It's all fun and games until you get to the elimination. And New Zealand could be looking again at the end of their tournament if they cannot find a way to pull through against a Chinese team that's loaded with talent. They've medaled at each of the last 2 editions of the Asia Cup. Also played well at the World Cup last year. China represented a 4th place finish. Came up just shy of medaling. But you're talking about a country that represents well more times than not when they play. New Zealand with a 79% winning percentage. It's a new addition. Tanaka Gapati getting her shot warmed up. China has won 70% of their contests. So typically when they show up, they put on a good show. Competition though in Pool A for the women is just crazy. So China's going to start with the ball. You know the drill by now. If you don't, shame on you. 10-minute games, 12-second shot clocks. 3 on the court, 1 on the sideline. No coaches. And here we go. Zhang pulls up the free throw line, fouled or miss, takes it at all 3 tall ferns. And she's the one standing tall at the end of that possession as China's on the board. Edmondson. Oh, Tony with the turnaround. Nice touch. 1 apiece. Whoa. Quick move to the bucket. 2-1. And then the defense. Substitution here for New Zealand as Rusk will check in. He's trying to get a little more shooting on the court. And Rusk is fouled by Lee. Lee looked pretty good in that opening round of the 2-point shootout qualification. I think she knocked down 5 makes. Put himself in a position to potentially compete for an individual goal. Edmondson going to work down low. She's skillful in the paint. How about Rusk by Felicia? The block. Beck with the O. Foul on New Zealand after the score. In the 2-2 game. 7 fouls put you in the penalty. Just to let you know. These 2 teams have never met. The national competition phase. I'll take that back. Outside of the final, of course, last year. There were two other meetings. They actually met in the pool phase at last year's edition of the Asian Cup. New Zealand coming out with a win in both of those games. Now, one loss came at the 2017 Asia Cup quarterfinals. But these countries developing a little bit of a history against each other. Here's Tony. We'll look back at her move. A shooter's touch. Here we go. Shoulder fake. Take that with you. Both team captains. You know who's going to be speaking in that China huddle. Delana Dilashadi, despite being 22 years old, her 3x3 history dates back to 2012 at that U18 World Cup. If I knew what was happening right now, I would gladly tell you. But I think we're getting a clock situation set up, fixed up. So 8:50 on the game clock, and whatever the issue was, it is no longer an issue. So we can play some ball now. And Zhang, hop step. Heard that one from up here. Missed the crib anyway. Beck. Oh, lost it out of bounds. That's good D. China will have it and make a substitution. Delani will step in. Got great size. Dilashadi standing 193. See what kind of skill she got to go with that size. Woo! Oh, it's true. Two-piece. 4-1. Go back with Dilashadi sticking to her. But Beck sticks it to Dilashadi. Ties it up. 4-4 game. Wu puts another one through as China takes a 1-point advantage. Look at the suffocating D right here. Forces a 3-second call on Rusk. And a turnover back to China. Dilashadi. Oh, offensive foul. They caught moving on the screen right there. So the Tall Ferns back in business with Rusk starting with the top of the key. Ball's in play now. Rusk setting the screen. She's going to roll to the bucket. No need. Beck handling things all by her lonesome. 5 apiece. Slow on the closeout. Run up, get done up. 2-piece to the eye socket. And it's a 7-5 game. Edmondson, right. That time her hook, just a little bit too much sauce on it as Zhang sets up shop. Dilashadi, she wants the ball in the post. She doesn't get it. Lee takes it instead, and she's a bucket. 3-point lead now for China. New Zealand cannot afford to lose it. The reigning defending gold medalists will be done in 2019. 7 minutes left, and Edmondson doubles up, makes it a 1-point game. Foul on China. Foul number 3 on the Chinese. And a 1-point lead, again, 8-7 game. 6:52 is a TV timeout. We'll get both teams a break. Pool A will be decided when this one, when this one's done. If China can win. China wins, that would lock down Australia's spot If New Zealand gets a win, then that would obviously make things very interesting in our final game of the day between Australia and China in a play-in game. Still also got Japan and Sri Lanka to wrap up Pool C for the ladies. Beck on the move. Denied at the rim. Edmondson guard. Oh, kind of an awkward release there by Zhang. No points. Beck, interior feed, and missed shot. Gapati couldn't hit it the first time. Gapati couldn't hit it the second time. So Gapati will start with it, top of the key. Oh, nowhere to go, even though it was a quick move to the right. She turns, shoots, misses off the front of the rim. Now Tony giving it a try. Kind of lost her footing there, wild shot. And now got to quickly recover for defense here as Wu, only 2 seconds to go, won't even matter. She gets locked up. Oh, white ball. Great day of basketball here in Shanghai. We hope y'all been enjoying it. Hope y'all been using the hashtag 3x3Asia too when you've been interacting with us on social media. I know you have already. Dilashati interacting in the post. Beck trying to get a score. She can't do it, but Dilashati's pass is stolen. Gapati kicks it over. Beck now driving. Trying to get a score on Dilashati. She loses the rock. Now China in business. Lee, quick move. Just past Beck. Dilashati, mid-range, no. Gapati gives it up. Sets the screen, rolls. Two is launched. Big bank take little bank. As Rusk connects. 9 apiece. Halfway through. Who you got? The local favorites or the defending champs? Edmondson keeps it alive, clears it. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. To the left, puts it up with the right. She's denied by the rim. Now Wu ran into trouble, gets it to Lee. Couple of ball fakes. She goes right, puts on the brakes. And a brick. Now Beck has it tipped away. Zhang is going to get a breather. Dilashati will check in. On the floor for New Zealand is Beck, Gapati, and Edmondson. There's that back door. You can tell they've been practicing that, but got to finish it or have it work out like that, a two-piece. Woo. Oh, she left Beck like the lift just showed up. She was out of there, 11-10. Edmondson. The pirouette, but no finish. Beck keeping it alive, tipping it over, but got to clear it on a change of possession. China maintained it for a moment there. No bucket. TV timeout. New Zealand leading by 1. Look back. Fortunate to have that play work in their favor. But a nice stroke from Beck. And despite some good defense from Beck as well, Wu was still able to score over her. This game has been touch and go, back and forth. Up and down like a seesaw. New Zealand at the moment is up. 1 point advantage, 11-10, with Zhang inbounding and the Chinese looking for a score. Wu, after handing it off, gets it back. Comes up Kevin Hart, short. Stays a 1 point game. Beck missed it at the rim. Zhang, gone. She got places to go, buckets to get. Evens it up at 11 apiece. Tie basketball game, but 5 fouls now on China. Only 1 on New Zealand. Could become a storyline in this one as we head down the final stretch. 3 minutes and 26 seconds remaining. Here's Edmondson getting to the paint, forcing up the hook. Tracks down the rebound. The scoop, no. Gapati almost had a steal. Instead, Lee, hesitation. Zhang, they got 2 left on the shot clock. Got to get it up. They won't do it in time. Violation. Rock over to New Zealand. They clamping down defensively now. Gapati going straight at Wu. Get your game tight, lady. Gapati gave her a bucket. Dozen to 11. Oh, ski skirt. Zhang though. Couldn't get it to go down. Want to thank our official timekeeper, Tissot, global sponsor, Wilson, all of our partners for this Asia Cup, Peak Apparel, Sport Court, Sheldon Sports. As Beck goes up and off that Sheldon glass, makes it a 2 point game. Kick ball. Oh. So China will maintain possession. 2:30 left in this one in a 2 point game. New Zealand fighting for their Asia Cup lives. And the right to continue defending that gold medal win from last year. Beck, oh, you can tell she wants it. Edmondson clearing space. Hop step, kicks it to the corner. Beck didn't get it up in time. Shot clock violation. So both teams tighten it up defensively here. Edmondson with the assignment up top against Zhang. Wu, hand up, so what? Gave her some FaceTime. And it's 13 apiece, but only for a moment as Beck is continuing to ball like Cinderella and keeping New Zealand in front. Back and forth we go. Somebody cue the Aaliyah music. Back, forth and forth. Edmondson, no. 14 all. If you don't like this game, you don't like 3x3 basketball. 14 apiece, minute 27. Can New Zealand get a win? And give themselves a shot to continue playing here in Changsha. Dillashaw, good move. Shot just short. Deflected out of bounds. 9 seconds on the shot clock for the Tall Ferns, and 1:13 on the game clock. 1 foul to give for China. New Zealand with only a couple fouls to this point, so they put themselves in a good position, at least in that regard. Garpati sets the screen, goes to the bucket, and she's going to work. Goes right, goes left, and goes nowhere. Just a minute left. Still knotted at 14. Here we go. Woo. Strong move. Stronger defense. Edmondson. No. Good interior D from Wu. Getting closer to that 35-second mark, and an offensive foul is called. And New Zealand want a timeout. They need a breather. China with no more fouls to give in a 34-second remaining game. 14 all. Time to hydrate. Time to elevate your game, whatever you got left. Beck. Garpati, lost her footing. Oh, look at the hustle from Edmondson. But she couldn't save it in time. But nothing but respect for that play, even though she didn't get to it in time. If anybody earned a breather, it's her. Oh, the energy in this place is electric if you can't tell. It's lit. China and New Zealand in another classic head-to-head at the Asia Cup. New Zealand's won the past 2 meetings between the 2 countries. It's anybody's game with 20 seconds to go. Whoa. The 2 is not true. So Beck and the Tall Ferns with 16 seconds left. China's gonna get another shot with a 12-second shot clock. So let's see what New Zealand can do. Can they take the lead, break this 14-all tie? Edmondson, 5 on the shot clock. She gets it up, the scoop off the rim. China with 3 seconds to go. 2, 1, you gotta shoot it. Somebody. So just a wasted last possession for China. I'm not sure what they were thinking. So it's going to set up an overtime. Knotted at 14 apiece. And you'll need a pen if you want to write down the overtime rules. I can explain them to you effectively. First to 2 points wins. Did you get that? I didn't give you enough time to get your pencils out. Looking again at that last make from Beck on the inside. As we go to OT, since China started with it in the regulation. New Zealand will have it here to start OT. The first to score 2 points wins it. So Beck and Edmondson not going for the 2. Some teams like to launch one up. They'll go for the 1 piece. Edmondson scores it late on the closeout. Oh, didn't cost him. And Dilashadi ties it up. Next point wins. Edmondson, strong bucket, Tissot buzzer beater in OT as the Tall Ferns stay alive. It took everything that they had to win that one against China. So New Zealand in a must-win situation. The defending gold medalists are going to keep their hopes alive to contend for another gold here in Shanghai. And now the heat is now on China as they'll head into a final contest against Australia in order to keep their chances alive and hopefully for them force a tiebreaker. But what an OT win. Wow. 15-16. Tissot.